Good evening. Good evening. It's a party tonight. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Carrie Croft from the Vitamin M Box, M standing for all things melanin. We are a subscription box company curated with products, self care products that celebrate and amplify the voices of Black owned brands. And tonight is an episode of Behind the Box. So, the beginning of the year, I decided that I wanted you guys to really meet the faces and the entrepreneurs that I collaborate with every month. So, I started Behind the Box. And this month, the theme is Her Story. And in our March Her Story box, it's full of items of empowerment, affirmations, call to action, hair care, and just setting the mood and getting your mood right. And with that being said, I got my girl with me tonight, Sheila Marie King. She is the founder of Eliminating Excuses, and she sponsored her I am eliminating excuses. Come on now. You see that? I am
Period.
eliminating excuses teas, activewear and teas. So thank you so much for that, Sheila. So welcome in Sheila Marie King. What's up?
Hey y'all, girl, listen, I'm trying to hold my excitement in. It's Women's History Month, her
It's Vegas.
story. I'm excited. I had to bring
Yes.
out the ladies, brought them on out, make sure
Come
we
on.
represent out here.
On
So yeah,
International
I'm
Women's
excited.
Day.
Period. Why not?
Why not? Why not? So Sheila,
Yes,
let
ma'am.
us dig right in tonight. Let's talk about your journey towards this crazy life of entrepreneurship.
Listen, I didn't want it. Let's start there. Um, I did not, my original plan was literally just to live my life, right? It's just going through the motions. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of working for the other people. What can I do? Because so often I was surrounded by people that were doing, those entrepreneurial efforts and they were doing
Mhm.
different things out there. And I'm like, well, what can I do? Like, all I like to do is help people. How can I make money helping people? Right.
Right.
And so then which is interesting because even though Execute with SMA is not the main brand, it
Mhm.
actually was started first.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so I started that brand so that I'm like, oh, I can be a virtual admin. I do the admin, I do the operations. Let's go with that.
And
And then
you don't only do it, you do it well. And we gotta make a point to say that. You do it
that part.
well, hence you starting your own business with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So thank you very much, sis. Um, and with doing it well, a year later, I kept hearing people asking me questions like, Sheila, how is it that you're able to do this? And how are you able to do that? And where do you find the time? And I have five daughters. At the time, it was
Mhm.
four. Look, had to carry the one plus two. Um, and I kept, and I actually got frustrated with so many people making excuses on why they couldn't do something. And I'm sitting here like, I don't need you to be like me, but apply the principles. Like, what are you over there doing? Four kids later, and we making it happen. What are you over there doing? And so that's where Eliminating Excuses was birthed. I'm like,
Mhm.
let's go ahead. Let me help people because I tell people often it's not about not having any excuses. It's about eliminating them. We
Mhm.
all can find, I'm sure you could pick three reasons on why you couldn't have showed up on this live tonight and it could have been rescheduled.
Easily.
However, that part,
Easily.
however, it's about eliminating them because the common goal is to be successful and whatever that looks like to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So what, let me ask you this. Why did you choose for eliminating excuses? Why the nonprofit?
Well, truthfully,
Mhm.
because I was told there's money in grants with nonprofits. So, like, why I got to be out here doing this by myself? There's so much
Right.
money in the land. Let me make sure I can get me a piece of it. So
Mhm.
that's where, and because I already had the for profit side of what I was doing. So it's like, there was no point in trying to do, I couldn't see in my head making Eliminating Excuses a for profit entity.
Mm-hmm.
I really just had a heart for, a passion for making sure that people had the means, the education, the resources to be able to see things differently so that
Mm-hmm.
they can receive what it is that they've been looking to receive.
And so, how in eliminatingexcuses.org, what are the resources and how have you structured it for people to actually eliminate the excuses in their life?
Yes. So Eliminating Excuses is an organization that focuses on, it's 360, right? Business,
Mm-hmm.
parenting, finances, relationship, and self. So if it's a bad attitude or losing weight, we're trying to help you eliminate those excuses.
Mm-hmm.
And so the way it's set up, the way it originally was structured was we had conferences. We would have different events where I would have people come out, and we've had topics where it was not easily offended, or building successful female relationships, or forgiveness. We had to do a part one and a part two on that one because
Mm-hmm. Shout out
that
to
in
you,
itself,
girl.
that part. And one of the things, and to be honest, even before the podcast came, we were doing these same things that's coming on the podcast side. We've had conferences where people came in and spoke about integrity and accountability, those life skills that people need to have.
Yeah.
Because I find that someone can teach you about business all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody can teach you about strategy all day long, and admin and operation, all of those different things. They can give you systems for that, right? But if you lack integrity, if you have no one that you're accountable to, if you are easily offended every time you turn around, these different life principles, I feel like if we don't address those things, our successes will be short lived. So
Mm-hmm.
what we do now is we've created classes. So people will come in, we'll have a conversation, we'll pick a hot topic, and then we'll bring people out that addresses all five of those areas: business, parenting, finances, relationship, and self. So let's say integrity and accountability. How can you have integrity and accountability in business? How can you have it in finances? How can you have it in your relationships? Because everything that we talk about can cover every single aspect of life.
Mm-hmm. That's dope. That's dope. And with every category that you mentioned, like we really need to talk about the king of it all, the mindset, right?
That part. Yes. Yes.
Because
Yes.
the mindset is everything. You've got to even have the mindset to even dig into these excuses or why you're making the excuses in different facets of your life.
It's actually like the Alcoholic Anonymous or any type of issue, right? You first got to admit that you have a problem.
That you have a problem.
So be like, there's
You got to
nothing,
get past the denial, right?
listen, there is only so much that I can do, anybody can do, that comes on this platform, if you don't first acknowledge that you have an issue. And I find oftentimes people are married to their issues.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, from this day forward to death do us part, I'm gonna stay with fear. Like
Yeah.
till this day forward, from this day forward till death do us part, I'm gonna stay in lack, because everything
Woo!
else just, like, we
Not
have
staying
become,
lack.
listen, and people don't understand, and that's, it's, we learn balance, grow in our perspective, and we teach people accountability.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't address those issues, everybody want to touch the fruit of it. Let's get to the root of it. And like you said, the mindset is big. And if you can't even listen to someone else to bring you a different perspective, how can you really eliminate excuses if you're not even willing to hear,
Right.
hey, there's something wrong, there's something broken.
Mm-hmm.
You may
Mm-hmm.
not see it and you may not agree, but take it home and think about it.
Right. Right. Because there's a disconnect.
There is
Where
a big disconnect.
where is that wire? Where where is it?
Listen.
That's a whole nother podcast show.
That part. Yeah,
Because we could dig into that. Really
yeah,
dig into
we'll let
that.
that one go for now.
Yeah. So you mentioned your other brand a little bit. Let's talk about Execute with SMA.
Execute with SMA. I am the admin operational project management specialist for that. So I help people to get standard operating procedures in place, get their systems in place, make sure in conjunction with my girl Melissa, the smart back office.
Melissa
But
Lee West.
Melissa Lee West, we assist, I specifically assist business owners, usually small business owners, to making sure that they get their hands out the back office so that they can focus on making a profit and expanding their brand.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And who do you service? Who's your target? Who's your avatar?
My avatar is small business women, usually between the age of, which was funny. Never mind, I tell you, I forgot we're not. No, it was funny because
you know you're
when
on
you look
FaceTime.
at that part.
Got him.
Girl, bring it back. So between the ages of 34 and 52
Okay.
is my audience. Mm-hmm.
All right, you heard that. Women-owned small business owners, women
Yes.
entrepreneurs. If you're looking for, break down your expertise again, Sheila, because
Administrate. Yeah, don't butcher it.
you don't need any words. I will botch it up and sell you another service.
So administrative. So I'm the virtual assistant, but in a different capacity, so we can have a conversation concerning that. Administrative, operational excellence, so standard operating procedures, making sure you have systems in place, and project management. So if there's different things that you're trying to make sure you can tackle, me and my team make sure that you have systems in place for that as well.
I have not heard you mention probably one of the biggest talents and gifts that you have, and that is the accountability part.
Oh, see, we was having this conversation.
Why we have these conversations. I don't know why you keep shying away from this gift that you have of accountability coaching.
Yes. So I am the accountability coach. I hold people to the goals that they set for themselves. So what that means, and I know a lot of people can deal with people that are holding them accountable. Yeah, I'm not your typical accountability coach.
Mm-hmm.
I am very direct. I'm very straightforward. I cannot do it. I cannot hold your business or your goals stronger than you can. So when you're coming to me, be ready to come to me, but also know that I'm not playing games. If you've come to me, that means there's something that you want to do, and I'm not going to let anybody get in the way, including you.
Mm-hmm. And she doesn't.
Period.
She doesn't.
What we doing? Like, why are we here?
Shout out to her private Facebook group, Eliminating Excuses 360, because she will tag you, put you on the
every single one
Front Street on the screen. Like, what we doing?
Yes.
Where you at? You said yesterday that you were going to do X, Y, X, Y, Z. You haven't tapped back into this group to say you're doing X, Y. So I'm gonna tag you so you can't act like you scroll past and didn't see it.
That part, because I keep telling the people, like, I didn't create this entire group. This is the second time that I've done a Facebook group, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had to tell my blood sister, Teresa King, I'm putting her out there. I had to text her like, ma'am, I appreciate you liking my post in this group, but this is accountability group. I need you to post what your goals are going to be. My daughter, Kiana Marie Kelly, ma'am, this is not just support for mama. This is an accountability. You can support me on my personal page. You can like stuff on Instagram. But in this here group, Eliminating Excuses 360,
right?
It's goal-oriented.
I ain't started for you to be giving me likes. This ain't about liking what I'm saying. What you doing?
It's not about that. What are you doing? Because I feel like a lot of times people don't really know that they have a support system. And I find even with myself, people look at the fact that I have 5 children, working, building a business and all of that, and feel like they don't want to bother me. Mm-hmm. And so this is also a means, Eliminating Excuses 360, the Facebook group, is also a means for people to have access to me. You have no excuse. Get in here and post it. Because it's different from going on your page and having to scroll and figure out what it is you're doing, right? But when if we're in this group, we're having a conversation with one another. You're saying, hey, this is where I need help. These are the goals that I'm setting for this week. This is what I need to do. And now you have not just me, but you have other people in the group like, hey, sis, how's it going? Or, yay, good job. At least you got that done. And so that's what I feel like people need, someone other than themselves to be accountable to, because otherwise, if you only disappoint you all right.
Right.
Don't like, know. Don't let me down. I'm okay with disappointing me. But the fact that we're in here together as a team, I think that makes a difference.
It does. It's helpful. Shout out to Tracy Renee, founder and
What up,
inventor
G?
of the Shampoo Mate. She said she puts us all on blast. Yeah, Tracy, you get tagged a
Me?
few times. She be getting us.
Cause she play. Tracy Renee Hilton Hayes plays all day. And I need people not to be playing with me like I ain't gonna call their names out on here. These people be on here. And it's what's crazy to me though, sis, is that people want it, but they don't know they want their idea of it, right? And so when they get it, it's like, oh, I didn't know you was coming for me like that. Yes, I'm coming for all of it. Every
Like
single
they don't know who
piece
you
of
are. I already knew
it.
what I was
Tracy,
getting into. I already
she
knew it.
said, we talked. Yeah, we talked, but the group didn't see you. So I'm gonna need you to post in this group because someone needs that, right? Somebody needs to know that I'm not the only one out here trying to figure it out and don't have it. I told someone else in the group, sometimes when people see you write it out, sometimes they don't know the direction that they can go. I don't know how to write out my goals because I've never had to write out goals, right? So what does that look like? And so when I see somebody else or more than one person writing out their goals, then it's like, oh, I can use that as a goal. I didn't know that could be a goal. So let me add that to my list. And that becomes a habit or a situation that people can actually adapt for their own lives.
Right. No, I think it's great. I mean, I'll take on all the accountability. Hold me accountable for my crap because I need to get stuff
All
done.
that part. But you did good though. And that's what I love too, is that people that come in, they know, like they're at a point where it's like, listen, I know I got to get it done. And between you and Melissa, Lee West, you know,
Not the deep side. We love you,
listen,
Melissa.
I'm sitting there like, if y'all don't stop playing with me in these 2022 streets and get y'all together, get in here, post these goals up in this group. But you did an amazing job though. You came in, you said what you needed to do today, and then we checked back in with you and you were able to do it. It's all about eliminating excuses, sis. And if nobody, like I said, if nobody else knows besides you, you'll keep repeating those same cycles over and over again of disappointing yourself and not getting it done.
Right. And that's actually the reason I put it in there because I was like, I felt myself spinning. When you got, I had a lot of things to do on Sunday and I was just stuck and it was going to be stuck and I would have woke up Monday pissed. I ain't getting nothing done. So I put it
Facts.
in your group because I knew you'd been like, yo, it's been an hour. So
That part. What we
yeah.
at? Yes, absolutely.
Mika, shout out to Mika Diamond.
What up?
So we know the mission of eliminating excuses, right? How do you see eliminating excuses making an impact?
I've always been one where I know it sounds cliche, but it has been my heart to, I don't care if one person shows up in the room, if one person's life is impacted, millions are impacted because people don't understand the influence of one person. And so often we're caught up in, I want to affect the masses, but you carry our mother of two, right? You have a husband and he goes out. So whatever you share with him that you got from me will go and he'll share with someone else if it resonates with him. Your son is going to grow up in an environment where he's learning how to eliminate excuses. So now there's generations affected by that. So I feel like as long as I'm continuing to do what God has called me to do and speak to whoever chooses to show up, that's the only impact I'm looking for with eliminating excuses. If I can affect one person a week, because I know I'm doing my part. I have 5 seeds, five of them.
5, 5.
And along with them, every time they go into school, that's a whole generation of young people that I may not ever get a chance to touch with eliminating excuses youth edition. But my youth edition is going out here into these schools every day. They're going out into this world. They're talking to their cousins and to each other. And so I feel like for me, it's not necessarily a big goal, but just one person at a time.
That's awesome. Oh, that's so beautifully said.
Thank you,
Sheila.
sis.
Shout out to Precious. Hi, Precious Jane.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
So tell the people okay. Name three. Can you give me three tips? I already shared with my newsletter group, the five ways you can eliminate excuses.
Yes.
Share with us three. Y'all don't get five if you're not on my newsletter. Sign up to vitaminmbox.com, sign up to the newsletter, you get all the gems. But
Yes.
give us three tips on how to eliminate excuses.
Okay. I'm gonna probably repeat, but all the
That's fine.
first one I want to say is get out of your own way.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That's the first one. Number two is start somewhere, but in conjunction with that, consistently do something and then keep doing that.
Mm.
So I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
start whatever I do, I'm going to keep doing it consistently every single day I get up. And then make a plan for your life.
Ooh.
Because if you don't
Make a
plan, you
plan.
plan to fail, right? Like,
Yeah.
isn't that a failure to plan is a plan to fail?
Mm. Make a plan. So run those three again. What was
Get
the
out of
first?
your own way,
Get out of your own way. Start
do something. Yep.
and be
And then,
consistent with
yes,
it,
that's important.
and then plan.
Plan. You got to plan. You got to have a plan. You can't go living your life recklessly, going with the flow. Like, listen, let me tell you
You know,
something. A
you
thought
know, I
that,
love to go with a flow.
listen, and the flow just all jacked up, right? So listen,
I
we got
say go with a
on,
flow.
we did our test, me, you and I, we did our test on the string guard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was already dressed in a whole different attire. But I knew I had my alarm set for 30 minutes before when I'm gonna put on my little lashes and stuff for this conversation, right? So I have everything planned out. And then I got an idea. Let me change my background. Like, I'm not even in the same room I was in. I didn't took my pictures out my bedroom. But if I had not planned ahead, I would.
It would
When
have
you
messed you
don't
all up.
plan ahead, you do not allow yourself the opportunity to choose.
Yeah, it's a fact.
And so I can choose when I plan ahead. I don't have to take what was, well, let me just throw this on because it's right here. Like, I give myself the ability to choose how I'm going to live my day, what I'm going to do, and what projection I'm going to go in my business, with my children, whatever the case may be, when I plan.
Absolutely. And I'm getting better at that.
You
I'm,
are.
I
You
got
are.
task lists. I'm making plans. Look at your girl. Evolution.
Listen, step
Evolving.
up
Okay?
that part.
Growth. Precious said, Lord, stop doing your own lashes.
Listen, anybody got time? Guess who not finna be playing games out here? Guess who not?
Precious,
Who
you're
who
not in
finna run?
Houston, man.
Who finna run out to somebody and get lashes thrown on for 30 minutes? When I'm done, guess I get to pull this right on off. I'm not that woman. I know I
Y'all
might
good with
look
the
glam.
lashes. I don't even attempt it. Okay?
I might look glam, but that ain't my glory. That ain't my story. I don't do this. This is not a consistent thing. I'm not sitting with lashes on all day. Praise the Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Stay in my lane. Stay in my
So,
lane.
let's talk about your I am eliminating exclusive activewear line. Why
Yes.
activewear?
Well, the whole idea was to have something visual for those that wanted to physically work out. So
Mhm.
the eliminating excuses with the self. It started out being somebody working out in the gym. This is my motivation because we always in the mirror, right? So
Mhm.
I'm sitting there, I'm eliminating excuses. I'm just this me, my special self being in the mirror, thinking about that. But then I thought about what about those who don't like to work out in tank tops, right? So we gotta have t-shirts. And then I'm like, well, we gotta eliminate excuses for people that's working out outside in the winter because I'm from Chicago, although I'm down
Mhm.
here in these Houston streets. So gotta do some hoodies. So and
Uh-huh.
it literally just became, what can I do? And again, it's all about helping people, and what some people are visual. So that's where the activewear came from. It's just
Mhm.
having a visual for someone to say, I am eliminating excuses. If I get up and go to the bathroom and think I'm about to sit down and watch TV, as I pass that mirror, I see this
Mhm.
shirt on. I'm okay. Dang it.
I
Let me
love it.
go
It's an
back.
It's an affirmation. It's
It's
a call to
affirmation.
action.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All of that. Yes.
So as we're talking about your activewear, you are in the March her story box. So
I
excited about that.
am.
So excited.
Oh.
So if you guys do not know what's in the March her story box, let's start with Sheila's I am eliminating excuses tea. Look, they just got in right before. So I mean, we got black, blue. She hooked me up. Gray tees. We got woman tanks, white. I love the
Yes.
logo. I love it. Look, the blue tank popping. Um, I'm excited about this. I'm excited. My subscribers are gonna love it. I know they are. So when y'all get these, I am eliminating excuses tees. Let's get to working out. Okay,
That's
if you're
it.
not
Take a
already
picture.
doing that, I'm talking to self.
You are
Talking to
not
self.
alone.
Don't get me, Delana.
The Lord, girl.
Along with the teas, we have this. It's a botanical mood spray. It's called Mellow, and it's made with lavender, tea tree, and sandalwood. And you can actually use it as a room spray, as a body spray. It's that light. And it's by Heath Made, and he's actually a kidpreneur. I think he's like 14 or 15 that started this
Oh
company. He
wow.
started it when he was like 9. Shout out to the
That's awesome.
kidpreneurs, man. And then we have Glorious Growth Hair and Scalp Oil by T's Hair Secrets. I did an awesome her story behind the box IG live with Tanika Randall. Shout out to Tanika Randall from T's Hair Secrets, and she talks about her entire journey. But you got to check out her glory. I heard it was the Holy Grail. And if
Really.
you look up Tanika, founder of T's Hair Secrets, and you see that beautiful mane of hair that she has, then
Listen.
you will believe it is the Holy Grail. So that is also in the March box. We have You Grow Girl bookmark. I love bookmarks that
Oh,
are affirmation. And you guys met Kara Sachs a couple weeks ago, my best friend. Her and
I
her
love that.
her and her partner, Tamara Keller, they're the founders of the Sachs Agency, wrote a book called Your Win Within. And the book is about conquering self sabotage. But along with the book, they created a workbook because you can
Very
read
good.
all you want, you can take classes all you want, but if you don't implement, it's just
That's it.
information. So my subscribers will receive the workbook. Their book will be launching soon, but this is an awesome workbook. And it's just great information and tips how to conquer self sabotage. It makes you journal through, work through your stuff, work through your ish, because we all need to conquer our own self sabotage to win in life. So that is
That
the
part.
March box. And March is also our paid forward month, perfect month, International Women's Month. And we are
Yes.
paying a portion of the proceeds to Women's Wellness Lounge. The founder of Women's Wellness Lounge is Delana.
The.
She is truly the wellness maven, and
Yes.
she educates us all on health, heart health, how to keep ourselves healthy to avoid diabetes and all of the diseases we're pre-exposed to, right? just
Absolutely.
just being black,
Absolutely.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I love her organization. I love what Women's Wellness stands for. If you are in the Baltimore area, she's having a wine and sip event, I believe, on
Yes.
the 19th. So follow Women's Wellness Lounge. And if you have not subscribed to the Vitamin M box, I don't know what you guys are doing. Go to the vitaminmbox.com. Check out the March box. You have got to get it. I mean, just for the tea and the book alone, I think.
Yes.
What you think, Sheila?
Oh yeah. Listen, first of all,
And the
I
Holy
love
Grail.
a nice journal.
I love it. Listen, I'm journaled up
I,
over here. If I buy one more journal notebook, James gonna be like, yo, your
but if
toxic
y'all
trait
don't start
is.
doing something with these journals, if y'all don't start doing, you didn't wrote your notes in 12. We didn't had a master class on this. Y'all
How
got
many books you go work on yourself with? How many you need?
Ma'am, do you even remember? Go back to the very first one and see if you did anything with any of them notes, any of them.
But at least with your Win Within workbook, you have to implement, right? It is created for you to really do the
Very
work.
good.
Okay. Sheila, I love you. Thank you so much. So please tell the people how they can find you. I'm talking your website, I'm talking your activewear line, I'm talking your Facebook group, I'm talking your accountability coaching, all of the things. How can they find you?
Okay, awesome. So if you're serious about crushing your goals in every area of your life, business, parenting, finances, relationship, and self, you can join the Facebook group. Request to join the Facebook group. It's called Eliminating Excuses 360. You can follow me on Instagram, eliminating excuses underscore the brand. Or you can follow my Facebook page, Eliminating Excuses. I wanted to mention, sis, that I have two books. And you can find, so
Oh,
this
yes.
Eliminating Excuses is my first book that I wrote about 3 years ago, and it basically helps you to get strategies in tragedy. How can you live your life and make sure that you get the things that you need to get, be able to handle the things that come your way before they happen, and some tips to handle it while you're in it. So that's the first book. And my second book, Not Easily Offended, is officially
Is it?
available for purchase. It is officially available for
Wait.
purchase. It says how to live life unconcerned with how others choose to live theirs and still be okay. So it is a short read. Thank
Congratulations.
you. And you can find both books on my website, www.eliminatingexcuses.org. I am looking forward to connecting with each and every one of you. Thank you, sis, so much. It's always fun being on here with you.
I know, I know, I know. I love you so much. I love what you're doing and what you continue to do.
Thank you.
And you don't even do it professionally. It really goes towards your friendships as well. Thank you. It is necessary. Now they're all are crazy. All you crazy
That part.
people up and get them
Woo.
together.
It's all love.
When I say them, I'm talking about me, y'all. I'm always
Say always personal.
I
It's
am the crazy
always
friend.
personal. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Sheila. Once again, check out eliminatingexcuses.org.
Yes, ma'am.
Eliminatingexcuses.org. You can check out her activewear, her books. She just launched her new book, Not Easily Offended. So please check that out. And check out her services that she offers as well in both virtual assistant,
Executewithsma.com.
execute with SMA.com, and accountability. Sheila, thanks again. If you can leave us with one word, what you got? Or one sentence.
Um, the one thing I want to leave with everyone is um, stop lowering yourself.
Mm,
You're worth it. You can do it. You're able. Just do it.
just do it. Just do it.
Just do it.
It's simple. Just do it.
It really is. Don't complicate it. Stop complicating it. Just do it. You won't know what works or what don't doesn't work unless you do something. Time will pass regardless. Do something.
Mhm. And if this time hasn't taught anyone anything, now more than ever, do the thing.
Do
Whatever
it
that thing is, it's been sitting on you, do it.
unapologetically.
Unapologetically.
You don't
You know,
need the approval of people to do it. Just do it.
you don't. And your people will follow you.
That part.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Well, Sheila, thank you so much. Of course, this was a great conversation with my girl. Again, once again, you guys go to eliminatingexcuses.org and check out her Facebook group if you're ready. If you got things, and this isn't just professional, personal stuff too. Fitness goals, anything that you want to be held accountable to, join the group, and
Absolutely.
we'll help hold you accountable. All of us.
Absolutely.
And if we miss it, she'll tag us.
Facts. Facts.
Oh God. Shout out to Khadijah. I have to subscribe. Yes, Khadijah, subscribe. Monsi,
Yes.
congrats to both of you ladies for all you are doing. Monsi,
Thank
love
you.
you. Love what you're doing. Your
That
work
part.
is so important. A G in these credit streets. Okay?
Out here at Fig Restoration.
Come on. Shout
FIG.
out to Fig
Listen.
Restoration. The G.
Oh, Lord.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, March boxes are available. It's the Her Story box. Go to the vitaminmbox.com. Purchase. Oh, I have a sale. I forgot I had a sale. I have a sale on our premium boxes. So check that out. No coupon code necessary. It's $10 off. We have the couples box and the kids box. Kids box is a pretty dope
Period.
box. So definitely check that out and continue to follow me. If you're not following me yet, follow me on Instagram at the Vitamin M. I have an amazing Her Story IG live series going on.
Yes.
Literally every woman that I have interviewed is so many gems dropped. It's in the feed. Go check it out. And it's going on all month. I think I'm interviewing someone every day. So in April, I'm definitely need
Taking a break.
a minute,
Take a break.
a weekend. So check out the Her Story IG Live series at the Vitamin M. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Sheila, thank you. I love you. I love you. I
Thank
love
you,
you.
boo. I love you back.
You guys have a good night.
Good night.